Hello students, very good evening to all of you. So welcome to our Chakravyuh series, and today we are going to solve the MCQs from the chapter Chemical Kinetics. Okay, so now we have already completed the chapter solutions and all the organic chemistry are done. So now we are will be doing chemical kinetics. Next class we'll be doing electrochemistry, and after that we'll do the inorganic chemistry. Okay, so good evening to all of you. And yes, hi Srinivas, very good evening to all of you. Okay, so students, just let me know like how is your preparation going on for your board exams. Are you, hi Shokatali, seeing you after a lot, I think a great time, you haven't been there. Okay, hi M Patan. Okay, so yes, good evening to all of you, a very good evening. So hi Pradeep, good evening. So are your practicals exams over? How was your practical exam and how is your preparation going on? Do let me know, students. Okay. Lohit, not started yet, so dear please start right now. Okay, so this last 15-13 days whichever are left are very critical, so please make sure that you use them properly. Start preparation now. Hi Tushar, hello Shagufta. M Patan ma'am, biology plus maths affect the CET ranking. Dear, it will depend on what stream if you are taking. If you are choosing for engineering courses, then definitely physics, chemistry, maths marks are considered for your rank calculation. Okay, so M Patan, for engineering it is not considered. Okay, if you have taken medical courses like Ayurveda, naturopathy, dental, these courses if you are taking, then biology marks will be considered. Okay, yes, so okay, so let's start with the first question here, students. Chemical kinetics, very easy chapter. I hope all of you will be able to give all the answers correctly, and please make sure that you are giving yourself marks also. Okay, so the first question here is the reaction which occurs very fast are. Okay, so you know the rate of the reactions can be slow, medium and fast. So which of the reactions are very fast? So you have to tell mixing aqueous solutions of silver nitrate and sodium chloride, rusting of iron, inversion of cane sugar and hydrolysis of the starch. Yes, very good Pradeep, very instant answer. The correct answer is mixing of silver nitrate and sodium chloride. So if you mix this, then immediately the precipitate of silver chloride is formed. Okay, so that is the fastest reaction. Yes, all of you are correct here with the first question. Now let us go for the second question. In the rate equation, when the concentration of the reactants is unit, then the rate is equal to. This is also a very good question. If you have taken the concentrations of the reactant as 1, okay, then what is at that time, what is the rate constant called as? Yes, yes, very good. 2A. Yes, again Srinivas is correct first here. That is called as your specific rate constant. Okay, whenever we use the word specific, it is always for unity. Okay, you can see specific heat capacity. Okay, that means for 1 unit of mass. So when the word specific is used, it is always for 1 unit. Okay, let's next question. The rate of the reaction between two specific time intervals are called as. The rate of a reaction between two specific time intervals. Is it instantaneous rate, average rate, specific rate or ordinary rate? Yes. Quick answer for this question. Just a minute. Okay, so what is the answer for this question? Yes, the answer for when you have specific time interval, it is the average rate. Okay, next question number 4. Which one of the following statements for the order of the reaction is incorrect? Okay, this type of questions are very commonly asked even in your KCET exam regarding order. Order can be determined only experimentally. Order is not influenced by stoichiometric coefficient of the reactants. Order of the reaction is the sum of the power of the concentration terms of the reactants to express the rate of the reaction. Order of a reaction is always a whole number. Yes. Yes, Shagufta is correct. Pradeep is also correct here. Order of a reaction can be a whole number, can be a fraction as well. Next, question number 5. Unit of rate constant of first and zero order reactions in terms of molarity unit are respectively. So what is the unit of the rate constant for first order, and then after that you have to tell for zero order. Yes, for first order and for zeroth order. So is it second inverse M, second inverse, second inverse M, M second inverse, second inverse, M second inverse? Yes, Manjunath is correct here. 5A is the correct answer. Okay, so you know molarity. What is the rate formula? Rate is equal to, okay, K into concentration. Okay, so concentration. Now if I want to find the value of K, it is rate divided by concentration. Rate formula is MS inverse. Okay, so concentration unit, if it is a zeroth order reaction, then it will become, okay, so if it is a first order reaction, then the concentration is M, so M will get cancelled and will get second inverse if it is a first order reaction. If it is a zeroth order reaction, what will happen? I will just have rate is equal to K, right? Rate unit is MS inverse, so K unit will also be MS inverse. Okay, next, moving to sixth question. In a first order reaction, the reactant concentration C varies with the time T as, okay, the reactant concentration C varies with time T as. Okay, so you can see from the options log C values I have given. Okay, so in a first order reaction, the reactant concentration C varies with time as. Okay, can you guess this answer? So we have an equation like R is equal to K into C, concentration. Okay, this is the first order reaction is there. Okay, and if I want to write the integrated rate law, then it is KT is equal to 2.303 into log of C naught by C. Okay, so if I just expand this one, I'll write KT equal to 2.303 log of C0 minus log of C. Okay, then this side will be divided, so it is KT by 2.303 is equal to log of C0 minus log of C. Now if I just modify it further, so I can get log C, okay, is equal to minus KT by 2.303 plus log of C0. Okay, so you can see if I have log C and then slope will be what? Minus K by 203. So it decreases linearly with T. Okay. 6B is the correct answer. Those who have given B, that is the correct answer. See, how can you say log C, and I am drawing for this one, right? This is Y, this is M, X plus C. Now slope is what? Minus K by 2.303, a negative slope is there. So the graph will be like this. See, log C this side, okay, and here I am taking T, okay, and here it will be log of C0, okay, and next I have here minus K by 2.303. Clear? Okay, do let me know if this part is clear to everyone, this question, how to draw the graph. Okay, next question number 7. For a first order reaction, a plot of log A minus X against time T is a straight line with a slope equal to. Just now I discussed, you can tell the answer very easily. Manjunath is asking a question here. Ma'am, is it compulsory to read the textbook of all the 3 subjects for boards? Manjunath, see, it is not compulsory, but yes, MCQ questions can be a bit tricky. Okay, MCQ questions can be asked from the NCERT book. So in general, if you want to score very good marks, then definitely you should go for it, okay, where you will be having so many different questions you can find inside the book, okay. But if you want to save your time, and you can watch our Decode NCERT series, where we have just told you which are the important parts of the chapter from the NCERT book, you can focus on those topics, okay. Yes, 7A just now I discussed, so it is correct answer. Next, 8th. In the reaction, when the concentration of the reactant is increased 2 times, the increase in the rate of the reaction was 4 times. Then what is the order of the reaction? Okay, so if you have yes, this is very simple question. If your reactant is increased by 2 times, then by what time the rate has increased by 4 times, then what is the order of the reaction? 0, 1, 2 or 3? Yes, students, direct answer, yes, second order. All of you are correct here. It is a second order reaction. Very good. Next, question number 9. The plot that represents the zero order reaction is the plot that represents the zero order reaction. So you have R versus T. So what is the equation we have for zeroth order reaction? A naught minus A is equal to KT. Okay, so it is R versus T. So that means I will take this R this side, so I can write like this: A is equal to A naught minus KT. Okay, so it is R is equal to R naught minus KT. Okay, so now you can see here the negative slope is there. Okay, so we have negative slope in these two equation. Now what we can say, the difference, you can say this one is touching the graph, but this one is not like this. So the correct answer here will be yes. Can you tell which has to be the correct answer? Yes, all of you are saying B. There's a small confusion between A and B. See, it should not touch the x-axis, okay, there should not be, this line should not intersect, so B is the correct answer, okay. Next, question number 10, which of the following is correct for a first order reaction? Okay, first order reaction, you know, it's related to half-life. So yes, which of the following is related to a first order reaction? Okay. T half is proportional to K, proportional to 1 by K minus 1. T half is proportional to A square. Manjunath, I have already answered your question. T half is proportional to 1 by K. Okay. So for first order reaction, I can say that T half is equal to 0.693 by K, right? So it is proportional to 1 by K. Yes. Next, point out the wrong statement for a first order reaction. Okay, you have to tell the wrong statement. Time for half change, that is T half, is independent of the initial concentration. Change in the concentration unit does not change the rate constant. Time for half change into rate constant is equal to 0.693. The unit of K is mole inverse minute inverse, which is the wrong statement here. Yes, students, very good response from all of you, and all of you are doing really well. Please tell me the answer for this question. 11A. Fuzzy has a question here. Ma'am, maths PUC first chapter when will be done? So dear, we will be now, actually we thought, because all of you are now preparing for your board exams, so KSET master stroke is going on, where they are doing the second PU2 chapters, and once the PU2 exams are over, we will again start from PU1 chapters. Okay, yes, 11D is the correct answer. You know, it is either second inverse or it is minute inverse. Okay, next, question number 12. The slope for the plot of concentration of products versus time will be equal to. So if you have the slope for the plot of concentration of products versus time, is it rate, molecularity, order, or half-life? This is also a very direct and easy question, but little tricky, slightly tricky question. Sorry. Yes. What can be the slope of a graph for products versus time will give you? Yeah, 12b, no, it is more rate. Yes, whether it is reactant versus time or product versus time, it is only rate. Okay, so rate is the correct answer here. Next, the unit of rate of a gaseous reaction when the concentration is expressed in partial pressure is, yes. So what is the correct answer? Unit of the rate when the concentration of the reactants are in the gaseous phase and the concentration is expressed in terms of partial pressure. Very easy question, students. Come on, all of you can answer this one. (13D), no Shagufta. 13C is the correct answer. I was knowing you might get confused here. See, we have moles, liter inverse, second inverse. This whole term represents concentration. Okay, now if it is in gaseous, then the pressure it will represent, and for pressure we have to use ATM, second inverse. Okay, yes, C is the correct answer. Next, the representation of the rate of the reaction in terms of concentration of the reactants is known as. Okay, this is from the definition based question. Very easy question. The representation of the rate of a reaction in terms of the concentration of the reactants is known as. Yes, quick. 14th A, rate law. Very good, all of you are correct. 15th question, the order of the reaction is. Yes, this is a like memory based question. Okay, so you should be knowing this reaction and you have to guess the answer like this. Okay, so this example is like less is a common example. So can you guess the order of this reaction? No. Dhanashri, this is only MCQ for theoretical questions. You can refer to our Brahmastra series. Okay. If D is incorrect answer, D is not the correct answer here. So this is actually a second order reaction. Okay, so please remember this particular example. This is a second order reaction. Okay, so by adding we cannot say it is a molecularity is 10. Okay, but the order of the reaction is 2. Okay, next, determination of the instantaneous rate is not always convenient because, okay, so why it is not easy to find out instantaneous rate? It measures the rate at a given instant of time. It is measured always by determination of slope of the tangent at point T. Easier to determine rate law and order of the reaction. It involves differential rate equation. Yes, what can be the correct answer here? Aspirya, you can go through it right now also. We have still time. Okay, just you can check the videos, check the questions you can watch it at 2x and just complete all the MCQs, and then you will gain confidence about it. No, 16D is incorrect. See, the instantaneous rate is measured always by the determination of the slope of the tangent at point T. Okay, so that is why it is not always easy to determine the slope at one particular point. Okay, so that is why B is the correct answer. Yes, those who are saying B, it is correct. Next, 17th, for a reaction, for a zero order reaction, the intercept for the plot of concentration versus time is equal to. The question this time is asking you about the intercept. Okay, so if a graph is there, okay, so this part is called as the intercept. So for a zeroth order reaction, what is this intercept value? Okay, so it is R0. Okay, so we have A naught minus A is equal to A minus, so what is the equation? You have A naught minus A is equal to KT, right? So now what happens here? We can have this, just now I draw it, so I can write this equation like this: A is equal to A naught minus KT. Okay, so what will happen here? This value will be A naught okay, and this value is t, and this slope, this side it is a, and the slope is minus k. So y-intercept is your r0. Yes, all of you are correct here. Next, question number 18. For a zeroth order reaction, the slope of the plot of concentration of reactants versus time is. So now you have to calculate the value for the slope. So is it minus k, log c, r0 or log r0? What can be the answer for this one? Yes. Easy question, students, you can easily guess it. What can be the answer here? Just now I discussed what is the slope here. 18a, yes, minus a is the correct answer. Okay, next. Okay, for the first order reaction, the slope for the plot of the log of concentration of reactants versus time is equal to. I have drawn the graph already. So if you have like this, okay, this is your log of C, this is T, this is log of C0, this is minus K by 2.303. So what you have to find out? Here you have to find the slope. So what is the slope value? What will be the slope value? Yes, 19B is the correct answer. That is very good. Very good, all of you are correct. So you have to remember the graph. Easily you can answer this question. For a first order reaction, the intercept for the plot of log of concentration of reactants versus time is equal to. What will be the value of the intercept? This time the question is about intercept. So which is the intercept for this graph? Yes, quickly you should be able to answer this question because we just have discussed the graph now. Yes. 20C, no, Srinivas wrong. Shokatali, yes, all of you are correct. Log R0. Just now I draw the graph, right? What is the intercept? It is log R0 if it is a first order reaction. If it is zero order reaction, it is C0. Next, for a first order reaction, the plot of log R0 versus R0 by R versus time will be. This is also important question. So you can see KT is equal to 2.303 log of R0 by R, right? So if I write this equation like this, log of R0 by R, okay, is equal to K by 2.303 into T. So what I will get? So it is log of R0 by R, okay, is equal by T. Here what is the slope? Slope is equal to K by 2.303. Okay, so is it a straight line with negative slope? No, it is a positive slope, right? So we can eliminate this option. Straight line with positive slope and positive intercept. When it is given positive intercept means the graph should be like this, okay, but here there is no intercept, so this is also incorrect. Straight line with positive slope and zero intercept, okay, so here the correct answer is C. Option number C is the correct answer. Yes, all of you are correct here. Let's move to the next question. The thermal decomposition of HI in the presence of gold is an example of a reaction of. So thermal decomposition of HI, is it a first order, zeroth order, half order or second order? So this is also fact based question, direct. You should remember the examples and then you should attempt it in the question. Yes. Correct answer for this question will be what, students? Example based question, fact based question. Yes, D is the correct answer. Sorry, it is a zeroth order reaction, okay. All the catalyzed, or we can say surface chemistry reactions, are your zeroth order reaction, okay. So this is a zeroth order reaction. I didn't find anyone giving correct answer here, so please remember it is a zeroth order reaction. No, A is wrong. A is wrong, students. It is a zeroth order reaction. Let me see if anyone has given the correct answer. Okay, the answer for this question will be option number B. Okay, Next, decomposition of N2O5 and N2O are some examples for reaction with first order kinetics, zeroth order kinetics, half order kinetics or second order kinetics. Okay. Similar question also, this one direct formula based question, sorry, example based question. You should remember certain examples. (23A), yes, Srinivas is correct here. It is a first order kinetics. Okay, so this is completely factual based question, so you should remember these examples. Next, half life of a zero order reaction is inversely proportional to, so you should know the formula of half life. T half for zeroth order, T half is equal to A naught by 2K, right? So it is inversely proportional to initial concentration, final concentration, rate constant, rate of a reaction. Yes, can you guess it is inversely proportional to what? Very easy, formula is given. C is the correct answer. Yes, rate constant. Okay, directly proportional to initial concentration, inversely proportional to rate constant. Next, select the incorrect statement with respect to pre-exponential factor. So if you have remembered Arrhenius equation, K is equal to A into e to the power of minus EA by RT. This A is called as your pre-exponential factor. Okay, so what is it about? It is also called as frequency factor. It is a constant for a particular reaction. Its value is specific for a particular reaction. So these two terms are all, these two options are have same meaning. It is represented by EA in the Arrhenius equation. So you have to find the incorrect statement regarding the exponential factor. Yes, 25D is the correct answer. It is represented by A. Okay, EA stands for activation energy. Okay, next question. Kinetic energy possessed by the maximum fraction of molecules is called as average kinetic energy, most probable kinetic energy, maximum kinetic energy, and the root mean square kinetic energy. So it is, you can easily guess it if you know the meaning of the word. If you have seen the diagram, right? It is like this. Okay, so this side we have fraction of molecules. Okay, fraction of molecules, and this side we have energy. So this energy, okay, this is the energy which is possessed by maximum number of molecules, like most chunk of the molecules have this energy. Okay, so this is called as what? Which energy? This is called as 26B. Yes, most probable kinetic energy. Okay, most probable kinetic energy is the correct answer here. Okay. Next, the area under the Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution curve is the fraction of molecules reacting at time t and is constant, the total energy of the reaction, activation energy of a reaction, enthalpy of a reaction. This area, okay, so just now I drew the Boltzmann distribution curve, right? So this area represent what? Yes. Okay, Varun will provide the PDF definitely. Okay. Yes. So here the answer will be, this graph represents the fraction of molecules reacting at time t and it is a constant value. Okay. So this is the graph under this curve, or the area under this curve represents the fraction of molecules. Okay. Okay, I hope this question is clear. Next, move to the next question. In the Arrhenius equation, the factor e to the power of minus EA by RT corresponds to. This is a very important question. Many times in the KSET examination also it has been asked. It represents the fraction of molecules that have kinetic energy equal to or greater than EA, the fraction of molecules that have kinetic energy less than E, the fraction of less than A means your Arrhenius factor here. Okay, the fraction of molecules that have kinetic energy equal to A, the fraction of molecules that have kinetic energy greater than A. Okay, so what can be the correct statement here? 28A is the correct answer. Yes, Shagufta is correct. Okay, fraction of molecules having energy greater than or equal to EA. Okay, or you can call this one can also be written as equal to or greater than the threshold energy. Okay, next question, statement based question. So catalyst alter the gives energy. Okay, that is your statement number 1. Statement number 2 is catalyst catalyzes the forward as well as the backward reaction to the same extent. Identify the correct statement. Okay, both the statements are correct, both the statements are incorrect. Statement 1 is correct, 2 is incorrect, 1 is incorrect and 2 is correct. Okay, Raghu has a doubt here. Ma'am, I have a doubt in SHE. In diagram, platinum wire is used or copper wire is used. It is platinum wire, Raghu. Platinum wire is used, and at the end of the platinum wire there is a platinum plate. Okay, and the platinized platinum plate on which the hydrogen gas is adsorbed. Yes, 29A. No, I don't find A is the correct answer. No, most of you are given wrong here. Catalyst alters the gives energy. No, catalyst does not alters the gives energy and does not alters the equilibrium constant. Okay, so that is why statement 1 is incorrect. Statement 2 is correct. So option number D here. Why can't nobody give the correct answer for this question? Uday has given, others all have given wrong answer. Students, please be very careful here. Catalyst does not alter the gives free energy and equilibrium constant. Why it does not alter the equilibrium constant? Because it catalyzes both the forward and the backward reaction to the same extent. Okay, so next question number 30. When initial concentration of a reactant is doubled in a reaction, its half-life period is not affected. The order of the reaction is. So the half-life is not affected by the concentration of the reactant. The half-life is not affected by the concentration of the reactant. Then the order of the reaction is it a first order reaction, second order reaction, more than 0 but less than first, or 0th order reaction? Very, very easy question this one. Yes, Acharya, any doubt? Please put in the comment section. 30A, yes, first order reaction. Okay, so you know for first order reaction the T half value is 0.693 by K. It doesn't depend on the concentration at all. Okay, so A is the correct answer. Next, rate of a reaction is defined as, very simple question, increase in concentration of reactants with time, decrease in concentration of reactants with time, decrease in concentration of products with time, decrease in concentration of the reactants, or increase in the products concentration of products with time. Yes, very basic question. Yes. Darshan, it is first order reaction, dear. First order reaction, if it is a 0th order reaction, if your concentration is half, the T half will also become half. T half is not affected means it is a first order reaction. 31B, no. Shaukat Ali is correct here. Sagufta is also correct. 31 is D. Okay, D. Both the concentration of the reactants also, products also, both are affected by time. Okay. Next, the unit of rate of a reaction is expressed in, what is the unit of rate of a reaction? Yes, rate is concentration by time, right? So which unit will represent concentration by time? Concentration by time. Very easy and direct question. It is a mole liter inverse, second inverse, or mole square liter second inverse square. 32B, yes, we have rate is equal to concentration by time, right? So concentration unit is mole liter inverse, time unit is second. So it will be mole liter inverse, second inverse. Next, in a reaction Hg plus Cl2 gives HgCl2, the rate of disappearance of Hg is equal to the rate of disappearance of Cl2, rate of appearance of Cl2, rate of appearance of HgCl, both A and B. Okay, so the question is, I have like this equation, right? If I write the differential equation, rate will be equal to minus dHg by dt is equal to minus dCl2 by dt is equal to plus d HgCl2 by dt. So here first of all HgCl is not there in the question, right? So we can easily eliminate this option. Now is it rate of disappearance of Hg and rate of disappearance of Cl2, right? That is the correct answer. So A is the correct answer here, okay? B is not there. Rate of appearance of Cl2, no. See, Cl2 is a reactant, right? Reactant always disappear, products always appear. So that is why in the reactants we write minus and in the products we write plus. So rate of appearance, this statement only is wrong. So we can eliminate this one. Both A and B is not there. So, okay. So that is your option number A, okay? A is the correct answer here. Next, in the reaction 5Br minus plus BrO3 minus, this reaction is given, okay? The rate of consumption of BrO3 minus is given to you. So I'll write like this, BrO3 minus, rate of consumption of BrO3 minus is 2 into 10 to the power of minus 3. The rate of formation of Br2, you have to find the rate of formation of Br2, okay? Yes, can we quickly guess the answer? Yes, students, quick, very easy question this one. So what is the relation? See, when such question is given, no, you just have to write the relation between the compounds that is asked in the question, BrO3 minus and Br2. So I will write rate is equal to, okay, d BrO3 minus by dt, okay, equal to 1 by 3 of dBr2 by dt, right? So now what will happen? dBrO3 minus dt is how much? 2 into 10 to the power of minus 3, okay, into 3 is equal to dBr2 by dt, okay. So how much will it be? 6 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Yes, 34D is the correct answer. Next, the molecularity of a reaction is the number of reacting species taking part in an elementary reaction, always a whole number, theoretically determined, all of this. What is the correct statement regarding the molecularity of a reaction? Yes. 35, direct, if you have written molecularity and order differences, then you must be knowing all of these points, okay? And that is a very probable question about the difference between the molecularity and order. Yes, 35D is the correct answer. All of these are correct, okay? Next, 36, order of a reaction is the sum of the powers of the concentration of the reactants in the rate law expression, experimentally determined, may be 0 or a fraction, all of this. Yes, 36, very similar question. Okay. Yes, 36 is also D here, okay, that is the correct answer. So as I told you, these 3 points you can write in the difference between order and molecularity. Next, the overall order of a reaction which has the rate expression as, so rate is given to you like this, rate is equal to K into A to the power of half, B to the power of 3 by 2, okay. So what will be equal to the order of the reaction? Order of the reaction. You know, just now we learned what is the definition of order. It is the sum of the power of the concentration terms. So it has to be, yes, 3 by 2. So order is equal to 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2, which is equal to 4 by 2, which is equal to 2. So option number A here, okay. Next, the rate constant of a reaction is given, the order of the reaction is, okay. So this is very important question. You can see from the unit, okay. So what is the general formula for K? K is mole to the power of 1 minus n, liter to the power of n minus 1 second inverse, okay. Now if you see here, what is the unit of mole? Mole is 1. So I can compare this. So in the given question I have mole to the power of 1, liter to the power of minus 1 second inverse. So I can compare these two. 1 minus n is equal to 1. So n will be equal to 0. Or you can compare this one also. N minus 1 is equal to minus 1. So n is also equal to 0. So this is a which order reaction? 38 is A. Okay. Now for 0th order and first order, we generally remember this one, so we can easily solve it. But yes, if any other order is given, you can follow this general formula. Okay. Next question. The decomposition of gaseous ammonia on a hot platinum surface is A. So this is also very expected question. Decomposition of ammonia. I told you surface chemistry always follow which order reaction? Surface chemistry reaction, students, which order will it be? Yes, 0th order reaction is the correct answer here. Okay, 39A, very good. Okay, very good, all of you have given correct answer. 40th question. Rate of the reaction is independent on the concentration of the reactants. Order of the reaction is very easy, and I can say formula based, fact based question. Rate is independent of the concentration. Then which order it is? Is it 0 order, first order, second order, or third order? Yes, Aisha, second PU board marks are considered for your KCET examination. 40A, yes, you know, if I write the rate is equal to K into A to the power of N. If it is a 0th order reaction, then rate will be equal to K, right? So I can say that rate is independent of the concentration. So that is your 0th order reaction. When initial concentration of the reactant is doubled, the half-life period of a 0 order reaction is halved, doubled, remains same, or tripled. Yes, can you guess this answer? Kirtana, the last date for KCET registration is February 18. Okay, so please do not delay. If you haven't registered yet, please register it as soon as possible. Okay, let's see 41 question. So we know what is the half-life for a 0th order reaction. T half is equal to A naught by 2K, right? Now if when the initial concentration is doubled, that means I can write it like 2 times of A naught by 2K, right? So now the new T half, I am writing T half dash, it is equal to 2 times of T half. Okay, so this was what is happening here. So that one will also get doubled. Yes, 41B correct answer. 42. The thermal decomposition of HI on the gold surface is an example of, again, a surface chemistry question. So thermal decomposition of an HI 0 order, first order, half order, or second order reaction. Shreya, yes, definitely this will be useful. Okay, so questions, basic fundamental questions are required for PU2, so you can watch this, but I won't say this will suffice, means this will be enough, I can't say, but this will help you for definitely for your NEET preparation as well. Okay, 42A 0th order, all of you have given correct answer, very good. Next, for a chemical reaction with a rise in 10 degrees Celsius, the rate constant is nearly. So what happens to the rate constant? Yes, the rate constant is tripled, halved, 4 times, or doubled. For every 10 degree rise in the temperature, the rate constant is actually doubled. Yes, 43D is the correct answer. Okay, this is the effect of temperature on the rate of a reaction. Okay, next, all natural and artificial radioactive decay of unstable nuclei take place by, what is the order of the reaction for all natural and artificial radioactive decay? First order, 0th order, third order, of half order. Yes, 43D is the correct answer. All of you have given it correct. Next 44 question, can you answer? Yes, Sagufta, correct, very good. All of you have given very simple answer. This is something fact based question, you should remember. Next, unit of rate constant of second order reaction. Yes, this is important question. Unit of rate constant of second order reaction. Second inverse or minute inverse, mole liter inverse second inverse, mole inverse liter second inverse, mole inverse liter inverse second inverse. What is the correct answer for this question? Yes. So I just now told you the unit, the general formula for rate constant is mole to the power of 1 minus n liter to the power of n minus 1 second inverse, right? So here K will be equal to mole 1 minus 2, okay, liter 2 minus 1 second inverse. So I will get mole minus 1 liter second inverse, okay. So mole minus 1 liter second inverse, option number C here. Yes, all of you have given correct answer, very good. Next, the unit of rate and rate constant are same for a zero order reaction, first order reaction, or second order reaction, or third order reaction. The unit of rate and rate constant. Yes, I hope all of you can answer this one. Yes, 46. Yashas is very fast here. Zeroth order reaction. So I know for a zeroth order reaction, R is equal to, sorry, not R, it is rate, right? Rate is equal to K into A to the power of 0. So rate is equal to K. So if rate is equal to K, their units will also be equal to K. Yes, all of you are correct here. 47. From the following plot, predict the order of the reaction. You have ln R, okay, here T ln R0, K is equal to minus slope. Yes, very easy question. So whenever you find ln or log term, you can easily guess that it is a which order reaction. Okay. Yes, first order. Whenever I see ln or log term, it has to be a first order reaction. All of you are correct here. Next, question number 48. From the following plot, predict the order of the reaction. So here it is R, here it is T, okay, just let me mention it, okay. So this side it is R, this is T, this is minus K, and this is R naught. So you have R naught, R, K and T. We have also discussed the graph in this today's class. Can we see what is the correct answer? 48A, yes, zeroth order reaction, okay. So there is no ln term, so you can easily guess it can be zeroth order reaction. Next, this is very formula based question. Half-life of a first order reaction is given by half-life of a reaction. Half-life of a first order reaction. Yes, 48, all of you are correct. Dhriti, 48B is wrong, 48A is the correct answer. Okay. Yes, Yashas is again correct first here. So 0.693 by K, T half for a first order reaction. So you may get confused with these two options, okay. So be very careful while attempting this question, okay. Let's move to the 50th question. Half-life of a zeroth order reaction is given by, yes, this is also formula based question. Half-life of a zeroth order reaction. Is it R naught by K, R naught by 2K, 2 R naught by K, or R naught by 3K? Yes, A naught by 2K, that is the correct answer for the zeroth order. All of you have given correct answer here. Yes. Next, when initial concentration of a reaction is doubled in a reaction, its half-life period is not affected, okay. Half-life is not affected even after changing the concentration of the reactant. The order of the reaction is, very simple question. If first order is independent, sorry, the half-life is independent of the concentration, then the order of the reaction is it first order, second order, fractional order, or zeroth order. Yes, first order. Very good. First order is the correct answer here. Shagufta, Yashas, Malaya, Sharath, all have given correct answer. Acid hydrolysis of sucrose is a pseudo first order reaction, zero order reaction, second order reaction, or, okay, this is some error, okay. So just let us make it like first order equal. Okay. So what is the correct answer here? Yes, pseudo first order reaction. Okay, so pseudo first order reaction are those reactions which are actually second order but appears to be first order. Okay, for a first order gas phase reaction, A gives B plus C, the expression of rate constant is. This is very important question, formula based question. Okay, so what is the expression for the value of K? So this formula is given in your NCERT book in one of the numerical questions. Okay, so you should be solving that question, then you should remember the formula also. But easily what you can remove is T by 2.303. We know it is 2.303 by T, right? So I can remove this option easily. I will eliminate first. Okay, then I have to think. Okay, so if you remember the formula, you should be knowing it is actually A. Okay, 2.303 by K log of Pi by 2 Pi minus P total. Okay, so its derivation is there. Okay, so if you just see the derivation, okay, it is the formula comes out to be Pi by 2 Pi minus Pt. Okay, yes, A is the correct answer. Next question number 54. Acid hydrolysis of ethyl acetate is an example for zero order reaction, pseudo first order reaction, second order reaction, or fractional order reaction. Very simple one. Direct example based question. Acid hydrolysis of ethyl acetate. Rishik has said A and B is same. Let me check. No dear, Rishik, here it is Pt, here it is Pi. Okay, that is the difference. Okay, fine. So acid hydrolysis of ethyl acetate is an example of 54B. Yes, pseudo first order reaction. Okay, so inversion of sugar and acid hydrolysis of esters are the example of pseudo first order reaction. Next, Arrhenius equation is given by. So this is also important question. Okay, means confusing and a little tricky question. K is equal to A into e to the power of minus EA by RT. ln K is equal to minus EA by RT plus ln A log K2 by K1 equal to EA by 2.303 R, T2 minus T1 by T1 into T2, all of these. Yes, let me see who gives the correct answer here. No, 55A, those who have given, they are wrong. It is 55D, all of this. Okay, so if you write this in terms of ln K, you will get this equation. If you write the same equation for two temperatures, you will get this expression. So all of these three are correct. So D is the correct answer. Okay, yes. Next, a plot between ln K versus 1 by T, the slope is equal to. So we have this equation, K is equal to A into e to the power of minus EA by RT. So if I just write it in terms of ln K, I will get ln A minus EA by R, okay, into 1 by T. So if I want to write it in the form of, this is my Y and this is X. Okay, so it is Y, this is MX and this is C. So what will be the graph here? The graph will be ln K. Okay, this side I have ln K and here I have 1 by T. What is the slope of the graph? Minus EA. Okay, the slope of the graph is minus EA by R. And what is the intercept? Intercept is ln of A. Okay, so what is the slope of this graph? I have already drawn it. Can you answer? Uday and Anjali, see, D will come if you take log. Okay, if you take log on both the sides, okay, then you will get D as the answer. But it is in the terms of ln. So for ln, the answer is EA by R. So that is C. Okay, clear? Okay, so minus EA by R. Okay, I hope all of you are clear with this question. Any doubt, please put, else we'll go to the next question. In the Arrhenius equation, K is equal to A into e to the power of minus EA by RT. The factor e to the power of EA by RT corresponds to. So yes, this is a like important question here. Just now we have discussed also, it is the fraction of molecules that have energy greater than the energy of activation, the fraction of molecules that have kinetic energy less than the activation energy, fraction of molecules that have kinetic energy greater than the threshold energy, the fraction of molecules that have kinetic energy less than the threshold energy. Yes. Let me see which is the correct answer here. Yes, which have energy greater than the activation energy. Yes, all of you are correct. 57, 58. Threshold energy is equal to, this is important question. Threshold energy is equal to, threshold energy is equal to. So if I draw a graph, okay, this is suppose a graph. This is your energy of the reactants. This is your, okay, this total, this is your threshold energy, and this energy is activation energy. So what is threshold energy? This total energy will be equal to what? Yes, anyone? Yes, 58. C is the correct answer. You can see what is this threshold energy? It is activation energy plus the energy of the reactant molecules. Okay, so option number C is the correct answer. Okay, it is not minus, dear, it is not minus. See, total is threshold energy. Okay, this much is the activation energy and this is the reactant energy. So if I add these two, I'll get this one. Okay, next 59. The addition of catalyst provides an alternative pathway or reaction mechanism by reducing what? Activation energy, kinetic energy, potential energy, normal energy of reactant species. Very direct question. Yes. Addition of catalyst provides an alternative pathway or reaction mechanism by reducing what? Potential energy, no. Acharya, C is wrong. Activation energy. Okay, so we have seen that graph, right? This graph is also asked in the questions very often. So you have a graph like this, okay, a reaction without catalyst, and we have a reaction like this with catalyst. Okay, so now with catalyst what happens? This was the activation energy, this is the activation energy. When I use with catalyst, what exactly decreases is the activation energy, and when the activation energy decreases, the rate of the reaction increases. Okay, so A is the correct answer. No, it's not B, dear, A is the correct answer. Okay, please mark this question. All of you have got, like some of you have got it correct and wrong. Catalyst does not alter. Just now we have discussed in the starting of this session. Gives free energy of a reaction. Gives free energy of a reaction, equilibrium constant of a reaction, position of the equilibrium, all of those. Yes, very easy. Just now we have discussed today's class only. Yes, 60A, no. Please read the question. Yes, Yashas is correct. 60D, all of this, it won't affect the rate, it won't affect the equilibrium constant, it will not affect the position of the equilibrium, also the gives free energy. Yes, fine. So now I just want to tell in the previous question, see, we have this equation, right, K equal to A into e to the power of minus EA by RT. So what I can write it as K is equal to A by e to the power of EA by RT. Now see, when I use a catalyst, what happens? Activation energy decreases. That means this term will decrease. If this term will decrease, this whole fraction will decrease. E to the power of fraction will also decrease. So I can say that when activation energy is decreasing, this whole term is decreasing. If this whole term will decrease, then automatically K will increase. Okay, so that is why we say that when catalyst is used, activation energy is decreased, as a result of which rate constant increases. Okay. Next we have 61 here. 61 question. The number of collisions per second per unit volume of the reaction mixture is known as activation energy, threshold energy, kinetic energy, or collision frequency. The number of collisions per second per unit volume of the reaction mixture is called as what? Yes, very direct. Definitely, Dhriti, we will be coming up when you can, for numericals you can refer to my Brahmastra videos. Okay, there we have done theoretical plus numerical questions, and if you want a dedicated numerical video also, will be coming up very soon. Okay, do not worry. Okay, 61D, collision frequency is the correct answer here, and it is represented with ZAB. Okay, now coming to 62. A reaction A to B follows second order kinetics. If the A is increased by 3 times, the rate of formation of B will be. Okay, so you can see I can write that rate is equal to rate is equal to K into A to the power of 2. Okay, so if the concentration of A is increased by 3 times, when I am talking about the rate of formation of B, that is nothing but rate of the reaction only, right? Because here we have only one product formation. So if we know that rate of a reaction is either the change in concentration of the reactant or the change in the concentration of the product by time. So I have rate of formation of B. Now if A is increased by 3 times, then what will happen? If A is increased by 3 times, how much times the rate will increase? Right? So 9 times is there. So the rate of formation, will it increase or decrease? It will increase by 9 times. Okay. Next, 63, molecularity of the reaction. Very simple and easy question. You know, molecularity is the number of species reacting in an elementary step of a reaction. So how many species are reacting here? Is it 2Hi plus gives you H2 plus I2? Is it 1, 2, 0 or 3? Yes, 63B. Yes, 2 molecules of Hi is there. So the molecularity is 2, or we call it as a bimolecular reaction. Okay. Next, in a reaction 2A plus B gives A to B, the reactant A will disappear at half the rate that B will decrease, the same rate that B will decrease, twice the rate that B will decrease, same rate as A to B will form. So I can write a reaction here, rate is equal to minus 1 by 2 of dA by dt, okay, equal to minus dB by dt equal to plus dA2B by dt. Okay, so if I want to find the rate of, so with respect to this one, so dA by dt will be equal to twice of dB by dt, right? And also I can write dA by dt, okay, is equal to twice of dA2B by dt, right? So now I can say that, is it half the rate of B will disappear? No, it is not half. Same rate? No. Twice the rate of B will decrease? Yes, it is B, negative is there, right? Twice the rate B will decrease. Same the rate A2 will form? No, it is also twice the rate A2B will form. So option number C is the correct answer. Yes, all of you have given correct answer. Very good to see that. Next, for a first order reaction, the plot of ln R versus T gives a straight line with slope equal to. Okay, so very easy question. Yes, ln R versus T is there. What is the slope of the equation? Let me see who is answering this correct. No. Yes, 64, all of you are answering. 65. I see, students, whenever you have this ln term, 2.303 will not be there. Okay, 2.303 comes when you introduce the log term. So I have this equation, right? Kt is equal to ln of A naught by A. Okay, I can write it as Kt is equal to ln of A naught, right, minus ln of A. Okay, so I can arrange it like this, ln of A is equal to minus Kt plus ln of A naught. So now if you see, this is y, this is m, x plus c, right? So what is the slope here? The slope here is minus k, or that is option number D. So whenever you find ln term, just see all the 3 terms are having 2.303. You can easily eliminate the first 3 options and the answer has to be D here. Yes, this was a tricky question. I can say many of you got wrong as well. Next, a large increase in the rate of a reaction by the rise in temperature is due to. So we know that when we increase the temperature by 10 degrees Celsius, the rate of the reaction almost doubles. What exactly happens? Increase the number of collision, the increase in the number of activated molecules, the shortening of the mean free path, the lowering of the activation energy. Yes, 66D, no. Yes, Shushmita is correct here, it is 66 is B. Okay, the number of molecules having energy greater than the activation energy, these are called as activated molecules, right? So the number of activated molecules increases. So if you have seen that Boltzmann graph, okay, so this is at T equal to, suppose this is at T, the graph at T plus 10 is like this, okay, and here we have somewhere the number of activated molecules, right? So when you have temperature T, this is the fraction of molecules having energy, and when it is T plus 10, this is the fraction of energy. Okay, so what will be the correct answer here? That is option number B. Okay, yes. 67th, the rate constant of a reaction depends on, very simple, temperature, extent of the reaction, initial concentration of the reactants, the time of completion of the reaction. Rate constant of a reaction depends on. Yes, we can easily guess this answer. '67, no. No, Shagufta is correct here. That rate constant, remember, rate constant always and always and always depends only on temperature. It is a constant term, right? It won't get affected with the concentrations. Rate constant always is affected by temperature. Okay. Yes, 67A. Those who are saying C, please make it correct. It is A. Okay. Next, the unit of rate constant for 0th order reaction is, okay, we have done this question many times. For 0th order reaction, what is the unit? So if you haven't remember, you can do it like this: K mole to the power of 1 minus n, liter n minus 1, second inverse. In the place of A, substitute 0. So I will get 1 minus 0, 0 minus 1, second inverse. So I will get mole, liter inverse, second inverse. Okay. So it will be 68A, that is option number A. Okay. Next, 69. A bimolecular reaction can behave as first order reaction. So this is your pseudo first order reaction. Okay. A bimolecular reaction can behave as a pseudo first order reaction when both the reactants have the same concentration, when one of the reactants is in large excess, when the reaction is in equilibrium, when the activation energy of the reaction is less. Yes. When can this happen? Yes, 69B is your correct answer when we have one of the reactant is present in large excess. Okay. Okay, so yes students, that's all in this lecture. Okay. So now you can put down your any doubts. So just tell me how is the preparation going on, how your practical exams went, how is your KSET preparation, board exam, any questions you have. I have a question from Aishwarya here, so I will take that as well. Okay, first let me take Aishwarya's question here. Ma'am, how to attain the whole series? I have to start from lecture 1 by just listening with full concentration. So Aishwarya, the better is you can just like play it in 2x. Okay, just see the questions and you will be knowing the answer. Which of the questions you don't know the answer, just note down those questions. Okay, that will be better. Okay, Shreya Garg has, ma'am, make a video on CET application process. Shreya, I have made this video a lot like before time when the KSET application was released only we have made this video. Please go to our channel and just search KSET application process. You will find the videos for registration process as well as for application process. It is already there. Please go and check in our channel once. Okay. Shweta ma'am, please give PDF of this series. Okay. Shweta, definitely we will provide it. Do not worry. You just join our WhatsApp channel. Okay, link of the WhatsApp channel will be there in the description section. So please join that, and then you will be getting all the notes. Okay, we'll be providing it very soon. Okay. Yes, Uday got 59 out of 69. Good, Uday, but you can improve, right? You can definitely improve on this. Okay, Srinivas ma'am, next, which chapter and on which day? Okay, so Srinivas, chemistry will be on Tuesday, okay, Tuesday 6 p.m. and the chapter will be electrochemistry. So do prepare and come. Aspirya, the practical exam were just as piece of a cake, too easy. So really good, Aspirya. So you have already cracked the practical exam. So now focus on the theory exam. So at least you can get 70 on 70 and total out of out. And you can tell me that in the comment section once the results are out, okay? Yes, PDF of this series will be provided. Please do not worry. Within this month, next week, PDF of this series will be provided, okay? Shagufta, very good. Shagufta, ma'am, in practical exam of chemistry, I got full marks. So congratulations, Shagufta. That is really, really good. So as I told, just focus on your theory exams now and try to get 70 on 70 in this also. So this, you know, chemistry is actually a very scoring and easy subject. If you just focus, you can, it's a less time investment, more output type subject. So please invest your time, try to get full marks so that your KCET rank will also be improved, okay? Rishik, in 2 days second preparatory, okay Rishik, that is you can just, I think it's already Feb 15, right? So again you have to write second preparatory. So is it mandatory, Rishik, in your school? Sleepy sinkhole waterfall, okay, ma'am, is income certificate is necessary for the application? I have to check this, okay? I will check this, Sleepy. You can put this in the comment section, okay? As far as I remember, if the annual income is less than 8 lakh, the income certificate has to be provided, okay? You can just check one of my videos in this channel we have made where the documents required for registration. So please just search this video, and also if you put this in the comment section, I will pin that video to you. You can watch that and list down all the documents that is required. Okay, Aspirya, what if the question paper will be too hard? No dear, question paper will not be too hard. Just follow, I can tell you, guarantee, if you just follow my Brahmastra series, okay, for all the chapters, and you do this Chakravyuh series for all the MCQs, then all your questions will be done in the final exam. Do not worry at all. Just after that, you can follow the model, you can solve 3 model test papers. Your preparation will be solid. I can guarantee you that. Srinivas, for general category, no reservations. No dear, you can have like this income category is there. If the annual income is less than 8 lakhs, there are some reservations for that. Okay. Yes, Anurag, we have already thought about this. We have already planned about this. Yes, we will. Yes, Anurag, definitely we will start very soon. Okay, everything will be provided for Comet K as well. So those students who are aspirants of Comet K can also follow our channel. It will be done soon. For now, you can just see we have done Comet K chemistry previous year questions, last 10 years chapter wise. You can follow that. Okay, we will be coming that. Okay. Yes, Chandan, you can expect final paper also will have the same difficulty level as of this one. Okay. Yes, Shagufta, Comet K application has also started. Okay, it is till March of 18 is the last date. 3rd of Feb to March of 18 last date is there. Okay, so please if you want to write this exam, register itself. Okay. Srinivas, see, you don't have to provide the certificate now. Whichever claims you are mentioning, okay, those documents will be required for verification before your counseling process starts. Okay, so claim income certificate and caste certificate, if it is there, if you are claiming for any reservation, you have to keep those certificates ready. It will be required during the counseling process. Okay, Anurag, I can understand. We'll definitely start the Comet Case series very soon. Okay. Srinivas, see, Comet K exam is also like it is having physics, chemistry, maths. It is a 3-hour exam. Okay, it is a computer based exam. It will have 60 questions in each subject. So total 180 questions will be there. Okay, so 180 questions, 180 marks. There is no negative marking, and the syllabus is from PU1 and PU2. Okay, I have made a video in this channel about all about Comet K. You can search there and just find all the details about this exam as well. Okay. Yes, Anjali, 10 model papers if you solve, that is enough, definitely enough, very more than enough I can say. Aspirya, I will suggest you just go through the 31 previous year question papers, 31 district pre-board papers, and find out if there is any question which is out of the box, which is tricky, which is difficult. List down those topics and also see which question is repeated most in most of the question papers. So if you can wait, you can wait. We will be making a very soon a video on this as well. Okay, I also have almost 28 districts of question papers. I'm analyzing it, and I will be coming up with a video where in this 28 years of 28 district papers, what questions were little tricky, which questions were repeated in almost all the districts. So we can make analyze like this. So you do not have to sit and solve, just go through all the papers and you can solve the model test papers actually in real exam time. Okay. Thank you, Shreya, most welcome. Ma'am, is it so difficult to get 65 in chemistry even if I start studying now? So Shantana, see, if you just study 6 chapters, okay, 7 chapters out of 10, okay, full focused with full dedication, if you study, you can get 65 plus easily. Okay, so what are those chapters? Focus on solutions chapter, kinetics chapter, coordination chapter, then first 3 haloalkanes, alcohols, aldehydes. So we have got 6 chapters, and one more chapter you can do is biomolecules. Okay, so if you do these 7 chapters, you can easily get 63, 64 easily you can get, because you have, or if you have this one, right, you also have your optional question. So that is why you can be smart and study and focus these 7 chapters first. Okay. Okay, Sleepy, ma'am, I have completed organic chemistry and also I am left with 2 chapters, then my chemistry syllabus will be completed. Then what should I do after, ma'am? So Sleepy, if you have completed, I'll request you to watch my Brahmastra series of those chapters. You will get a question bank. So try to solve those questions, whichever questions you are having doubt. So please make a list of those questions, and after you have watched my Brahmastra series for all these chapters, go and solve the 3 model test papers that is released by the PU board. Okay. Okay, Shagufta ma'am, which documents will be required for Comet K exam? So documents is like there is no reservation, there is reservation for only Karnataka students. Okay, for non-Karnataka students there is no reservation, so you just require your basic 10th certificate, 12th certificate documents. Okay. But for if you want any reservation and you belong to Karnataka, then you also need to have your income certificate, caste certificate. These all documents will be required. Acharya, yes, definitely you can write BITSAT exam, you can write WBJE. Okay, WBJE is also a very good entrance exam. You can get into the top colleges of West Bengal. Okay, MHT CET also can be written. You can get into the top colleges of Pune. So yes, these exams are also available. Yes, Srinivas, the difficulty level is almost same as KSET and Comet K. The difficulty level is same. Okay. Yes, Shushmita, we will do definitely section wise analysis. I am planning, I am working on that. I am analyzing all the 28 districts papers section wise, which were the out of the box questions and most repeated questions. I am making an analysis on that. Okay, very soon I will be coming up with a video on that. Yes, Chandan, please put it in the comment section. I will provide you the link here. Okay. Okay, Rutika, what are the benefits of Comet K? Is this same as KSET? Rutika, Comet K is for like all the students from all over the India can apply on it, whereas KSET only students who belongs to Karnataka or whose origin is from Karnataka can write the exam, right? So Comet K is like open for all the students all over the India, and in Comet K you can get admission only in the private colleges. Fees will be little on the higher side, whereas in KSET you can get into the both private and government colleges and fees will be on the lower side. Okay. Shreya, which theory video? Shreya, already we have made the theory videos for our Brahmastra series. All the chapters theory question wise is completed. You can watch that. Okay. Yes, Srinivas, MHT CT is also there. You can write there definitely. Okay. Okay, Aspirya, so I will be telling you, first of all, you have like you will do good. Do not have this negative feeling from the starting. So first now focus on putting all the efforts. Okay, you can write many other exams are also available. There's no point, there's no need to worry. Okay, you can write KCT, you can write MHT CT. Okay, there are different exams, but at this point of time do not think in this way. This will demotivate you. Now the only thing you should have is to how to study, how to get good marks in board exams and how to get good marks in your KCET examination. Okay. Okay, so that's all students. I hope I have answered all of your questions, and thank you for this discussion, and see you soon in the next class. Do prepare, do study hard. Just last few days students, at this point of time, please do not relax. Stay active, stay like studying 8 to 10 hours a minimum is required at this point of time. Put 100% of your effort so that we all can get very good marks. Okay, so that's all students. Thank you so much. Yes, Chandan, Brahmastra series are more than enough for 2 and 3 marks. So please 2, 3, 5 marks. Brahmastra series is entirely covered by taking all the possible questions. You do not have to watch any other series if you are following that for theory questions. Okay. Okay, that's all students. So bye bye, take care, and see you soon in the next class on Tuesday at 6 p.m. with MCQs on electrochemistry. Okay, I would love this kind of participation in the next session as well. So please do join and do not forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you and bye bye. Take care. Study hard. Okay.